And so today, in regards to COVID updates, it's important to remember that because of the latest holiday from about a week ago on Monday, there is an increase on the number. There was already an increase on the number of people who were testing positive for COVID, but now we are having, again, a higher number of people who are testing positive. So in the last 24 hours in the county of Sonoma, 143 people have tested positive. This is with testing from the county and the companies that they contract with. But let's remember that now that most people, or many people, are getting tested at home, it is important to remember that they are not reporting the results. Many individuals just call their job and say, I'm sick, I'm going to stay home. Some individuals, even though they are sick because they don't have a lot of obvious symptoms, they will go to work, sometimes with a mask, sometimes without a mask, because although they don't have a lot of symptoms, they don't necessarily seem to care that they're getting other people sick. So that is the reason why at work, at restaurants, in stores, even though people look at us funny or indifferent, we should always wear a mask, because it's about our people at home, the elderly, the babies, and the people who have are more susceptible to being sick that we need to worry about. So in many of us, again, people look at us funny, people make comments about us, whatever the situation is, it's better to be safe and healthy than caring what other individuals will say about us. Today I was at a store, there were 3 Latinx individuals, adults in front of me, and I could clearly hear them laughing and then making comments about how I was stupid about the fact that I was walking into the store with a mask when, again, the mask mandate doesn't exist. I'm hoping that they are healthy, but I have to protect myself and the people that I live with. But also, in my situation, I have to protect the students that I come in contact with on a daily basis. And so that's the right mentality, right? It's like when you get in an airplane and they tell you, right, if there is turbulence, the mask, the oxygen mask may be coming down. In case we lose pressure, please put the mask on you first, and then you can put it on your child or somebody else, because if there's a change in pressure, then you may pass out, and then you don't benefit, and your child or the other individual doesn't benefit. Reminding you that only 82.3% of the population eligible for vaccination in Sonoma County has actually gotten vaccinated. It is important that you take care of yourself, you take care of your loved ones, regardless of what people may say about you wearing a mask. And so we want to also let you know that Moderna is working on a brand new vaccine that is going to be about 6 times more powerful than the one that we have gotten before. This is going to be a specific booster for fall 2022. This is what we call a turning point. This is a vaccine for this pandemic. I'm sorry, it's not 6 times, but 7 times, looking here at the information directly from the researchers. And it will increase antibody levels against all of this type of variants of COVID. This will also be effective for a yearly dosing. So you'll take it in the fall and you don't have to take it until a year from now. They're also working on a vaccine where you will be able to take the vaccine again once a year, and it will protect you against the latest variants of COVID, flu, and RSV. And RSV is a respiratory syncytial virus. And that is a common respiratory virus that usually causes mild cold-like symptoms, but children and adults may actually develop bronchitis. So that's the reason why this one vaccine could protect us from many illnesses at the same time that it protects everybody. And so this is what they're working on. The level of advances in technology are leading us to be able to not have to take a lot of shots in the future, In the future, we might be able to just take one shot once a year to also protect against certain cancers, against MS, and several other illnesses. That's what the researchers are telling us. And again, these are not researchers that work for this company. These are researchers that dedicate their lives to learn and verify this information. That's where we get our information. This is not the type of information that a company puts out for us to just believe in without questioning it. These are scientists that are doing the work to verify this information. And so we wanted to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. We want to make sure to remember that although we're moving into the summer, there's still an opportunity for you to get vaccinated. Please take care of yourselves, and we hope to have more information for you next week as an update for COVID. And remember, there's a lot of agencies in Sonoma County that are providing free tests, home tests for COVID, including Líderes del Futuro. And so if you're interested in getting some of those tests, email us at lideresdelfuturo@yahoo.com, and we will be able to provide you some of those tests. And hopefully in a couple of weeks, we'll have another event where we will be able to pass those out at an event, or we will share them with colleagues who will pass them out. We're getting a few, I think it's 1,600 more from the state soon, so that we can share them with the community. And again, because of the fires, we also want to make sure that the community knows that we still have some masks for fire times, as I like to call them, for fire protection. And with that, we again invite you to take care of yourself, take care of your family, regardless of what other people think or say about you wearing the mask.